Mm-hmm.
I confronted that joker, and guess what? You know what I did? I walked away from both of them. I ain't that freaking emotion tact that I can't walk away from them.
Right, right.
I've been knowing that joke for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, negative. I ain't studying that foolishness.
Right, right, right. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't like what they call it, the bromance or the what the word they call it, the bromance. It ain't no bromance going on. Ain't nothing like that. It ain't like it's a situation where you put me in where look, well, I'm gonna tell you like this, Debo. This is, you know what I'm saying, and I also said tonight about, well, another thing I said was answers tonight is gonna apply to the current situations that you in, whether it's right or wrong. Meaning, whatever answer you're gonna give tonight, you're gonna be putting yourself in the situation that you're in tonight. It's like right now, if I'm approached at the moment, would I cheat on my girl or rat on my homeboy? Off the rip, I'm gonna say I ain't snitching on my homeboy, but that don't mean I'm finna just go cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm just finna go be a hoe or be a somebody in the street just to keep my homeboy out of something. That just meant at the moment you asked me if I could get my homeboy out of something. If he was that kind of homeboy with me and it was that kind of life where I'm in that kind of lifestyle with him and I know all I got to do is say this and it'll be okay and I get him out of that versus me cheating on my girl like that. That's a whole emotional thing, Debo, bro. I like
Now let me
Debo.
say this too. Hey, let me say this too, now, man. Have I ever covered for my partner? Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Yeah, I have. I'm like, yeah, that nigga was with me.
Uh huh.
They want to know what need each other. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But that's just out of what we call being a friend.
Right. Right. Right.
Sticking by you, sticking, you know. At first, and here's the other thing about that too, right? My loyalty is not to his girlfriend because I don't know her like that. If I've been knowing you for 20 years and you got the new little shorty and she come to me with that mess, I don't know you. I'm gonna tell you a situation like that. So I had this friend or whatever. The very first day that I met his girlfriend, she let the cat out the bag. She told me how she knew he was cheating. She knew his passwords, all his daggone social media stuff, man. So guess what I do as a friend? Hey, bro, she got to drop on you, blah, blah, blah. Get what this nigga go do? Damien said, what the freak you gonna throw me under the bus? I'm trying to help you out. So you know what, man? Guess what that told me? I'm gonna shut the heck up from now on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Don't tell me nothing. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want that to do it.
It's more like it's like Debo. I made this a topic tonight to talk about, but I also had what I really wanted to talk about because everything that I talk about, FUIM, it got to tie in for why it matters for us. It has to tie in for why it matters for us. The first thing I talked about is unpredictable situations. That's like, how rare is it that you're gonna find a situation where you can get your homeboy out of life in jail or cheat on your girl? How rare is that you're in a situation where you can get your homeboy out of life in jail or cheat on your girl? Now, wait a minute now. We got that situation first. How rare is that? How rare is the agenda of even pushing that information? This is what I'm saying. And my lady, you know, Avis, babe, my babe told me, yes, these things are going on in real life situations. This is happening in everyday situations. For us, it matters to talk about these things. But for us to push this agenda is like making, and yes, I'm pro-black, Damo. I'm pro-black. I'm sorry to say it. I am pro-black. I'm not racist at all by far. And I ain't saying this to get no cool points. I have multiple friends of other races that I love. I ain't gonna say I'm friends with. I'm gonna say I love. I love them. Multiple people of different races that I love. but I am pro-black. I am pro-black. So this matters in our community. This matters in our community. Why is the focus point of disruption, the focus point of corruption, the focus point of destruction? Why is that such a focal point in our community? Like, this is a situation that wouldn't even be a big thing for us, but it's being focused on so big and made such a matter. It's the same thing as you gotta have a BBL. That's a I don't know, Debo, man, you the same age, and excuse me if I'm talking too much and not letting you talk, but I just want to get this out and say it. But the BBLs, the Brazilian butt lifts, the eyelashes, the I gotta be pretty, the I gotta be this, the I gotta be that. Why is that such an image for us to be attracted to? Why do we think we have to live off of that?
Now, there's my theory on that. As here's the thing about black folk that we got to stop. We so image driven. Everything has to be based on what it looks like, and if we don't go from the inside out, we go from the outside in.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't give a dang what you could be the most horrible person, but long as you looking good, you straight. So watch this. Think about it, man. Everything got to be bigger, better. Everything got to be about a big penis now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to hang down to your knees. Your titties got to be big. Your butt got to be big. Normal is never good enough no more.
Normal is not good.
It's not good enough no more. Why did it? How is it that if God gave me that got 5 inches, my 5 inches ain't good enough for you because you use this horse over here, which is not normal.
Mm-hmm.
They going to get these freaking implants and these fillers. All this stuff, man, normal ain't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to compete with all this image, dog. Everything is about image.
Right.
And to me, I think that stems from a whole nother conversation. But, dog, we got to have it bigger and better.
So why I talked about the image thing? Why? Like I be trickery with it, Debo. I be trickery with it because I try to get cool with it, and sorry for the pause, but a pause real quick. If you haven't subscribed, the YouTube channel was at the top. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I just want to get 50 subscribers. That means I can go on live on YouTube whenever I want. I'm gonna continue to do the Facebook Live, but that means I can go on YouTube Live whenever I want, and they won't stop me. But the whole topic for it, or the reason for it, Damo, is me. I don't want to push that agenda, Debo. It's like social media has been our crutch, and it can also be our thing that stands us up. Like, for us, it matters. My channel, for us, it matters. I have a problem with all the bad propaganda that's being pushed out there. And if you got a problem with something, the only thing you can do if you got a problem with something is do something different. Right? So.
But you know what, though, man? That's the thing. Like, again, that's a whole nother conversation.
Mm.
When you even look at, listen, no judgment when I say this, no judgment, no condemnation, no none of that, okay? But when it comes to the element of pew community, you know what I mean? Dog, they pushing the stew out of that thing. They got it in commercials, they making it in cartoons now, all of that stuff. Like, what's the bigger issue that you got to really be pushing that we got to have the same sex stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, wait a minute now. I was doing an Uber trip the other day, and this couple got in my car.
Mm.
Man, this joker gonna try to hit on me, and you just let that piece of vagina walk right out my car while you on some stick. Boy, if you don't get out my car with that bull, boy. If you don't get out my car with that stuff, look, hey, man, when I pulled up to the house, he told me some, you sure you don't want to come up there? Hey, you know how Bugs Bunny used to say, why I
Yeah.
why I get out of here with that boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Debo.
And man, she was a good looking chick too.
Yeah.
Like, when she got out of the car, she was strutting them jeans and carrying on, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, then shoot.
Uh-huh.
He think I'm cute.
look, Damo, look, that's it. Bro, look, look, hold on, let me put my book back up before I go. Look, you touched on my next question before I even answered it. You touched on my next question. Like, the next question is, so, why is it that, this a little bit off of the topic that I started with about, cheat on your girl or rat on your partner. Or whatever, but it all ties into what, the agenda or what I want to say I will say the agenda or the necessary thing we're thinking we have to follow now. If that girl get that BBL, that's the Brazilian butt lift, and that girl got them eyelashes, she got herself all made up, she got her body all dead. What is it that you think that, like, all right, Demo, I'm gonna bar off real quick from my.
I gotta tackle a little bit of that.
Okay.
The issue is, man, watch this. We are lazy as a people and nobody wants to work. Watch this. I sat back one day, man, and I saw something. A prostitute, man, she still got to get, if she wants some money, she got to get out there and work, right?
Yeah.
Being that I'm in Atlanta, a bum got to stand on the corner and still ask for some money.
Yeah.
Dog, watch this. You cannot get around the word work. So watch this. With the BBL thing, that's cool. I'm not shaming you nothing. But nobody wants to go to the gym and put in the work because it don't feel good. It's so easy to go sit down there and just let them joker cut you open and do whatever they want. Put in the work. Watch this. When you put in the work, man, can't nobody deny you of nothing.
Right. Right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody deny you nothing.
Because you did it.
Put in my time.
You did it. You put in the time. So to further go off of that, when I was it's off of the topic that I was talking about, but say you meet a man. Now, and I even, because I talked with my babe about this tonight, and that's why one of the things I said, whatever the guys answer tonight, is, look, bro, it's going to tie into the situation that you're in right now. It's going to tie into whatever you in. Because the answer you give right now, the person sitting next to you going to look at you and say, you really would? You really would do that? That's how you think? You know what I'm saying? So it's things you have to, I ain't going to say it's things you have to cover for or say why I would or why I wouldn't do it. It's just, you're in that moment. You're right there in that situation, and you're thinking like that. So that conversation turned into this, Debo. I'm gonna go into something real deep, Debo, and I'm gonna let you go on as much as you want to talk about it. I'm gonna let you go on because I want to hear your perception about it, Debo. And I'm gonna team up on the men's side tonight. And I'm going to be a little biased. And I'm going to take the men's side. And I want to hear women's answer. I want to hear your answer first. But I want to hear women's answer. For a woman. You hear me, Debo?
Yeah.
For a woman, if you meet a man. He's already cool. He's already straight. Got his own place. I ain't going to say own place. Because own place nowadays. This nigga got a 3-bedroom house. A 2-bedroom or 2-car garage and all that bull crap. I almost cussed just then, but you know what I'm talking about. All that. I ain't talking about that. No. I'm talking about a stable man that has a great job. He's living on his own. He has his own place of living. He has his own car. He's handling things. A female that meets him, what is she offering? Because wait a minute, before you answer, Demo, at this point, this is what tied into my answer. At this point, I'm thinking myself, I known this dude for 40 years. He been my homie. He been my boy. I love him. He ain't just no nigga that, we did some stuff together. We went to jail together. I don't know him no more. We grew up. We got our separate lives and all this. We doing different stuff together. No, this is someone who has been your person, your boy, your dude, your boy for your life. When you meet this woman, you've already got everything going for your life. You just meet this woman. What is she bringing to you? What is she bringing to you for you not to choose him over her?
Here's the thing about that. I think when they talk about that to me now, I think it's all materialistic. It's all about, okay, like you just said, if a joker got his house, car, whatever, all that sound materialistic. Like, what do you bring to the table? So then the woman or the man, it has to be more than just something materialistic. Mm-hmm. Because I don't care if you ain't got nothing, but I feel like if we can build together, if we can walk together, then we can grow together. Mm-hmm. So what you bring to the table then is maybe, I like the way she have creative ideas. Mm-hmm. I like the way she or he, I like the way they motivates me to keep going. Mm-hmm. I think it's got to be deeper than the materialistic stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, I've seen this before, man. I tried to holler at this girl one time. I had my own place. I was working at a small little job or whatever, but she didn't want that. Mm-hmm. She wanted the joker who had the career or whatever, this big old house. He done retired out the military. Mm-hmm. Cool, that's your preference. I ain't need me beating up on you. But guess what? He wants to done you. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's about how you choose it. It got a lot to do with what's better for you. Do you know? Would you know good if you saw good? Mm-hmm. You know, would you know better? I mean, it's a lot of things that come with it, I think. But I think a lot of this stuff, when they be talking like that, it be materialistic. Mm-hmm. It's not about what's on the inside of a person. Again, it's all about outside. What you bring to the table. What can you do for me? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's, to me, that's selfish in nature, because it's like, if I'm going to get married to somebody, then I want to serve you. So it's not about what you can do for me, it's what can I do for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, let me. Then that goes back, and then that goes to this, for me, friends with benefits. Mm-hmm. I want to redefine that, man, because as a friend, how do you benefit me? Mm-hmm. And I ain't talking about freaking nothing sexually. Right. I don't know why we made that sexual.
I know, right? I know, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, but I just think it's materialistic. So that's my view.
So that whole situation ties into this. That's the one. It was three main split situation that I put that whole thing in. The topic was what I just put.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Your girl, she just come in. She said, "Was that the real question?" To which answer are you talking about? Like, are you talking about what do a person bring to the table? I want to know if that's what she's talking about.
She said, "What you talking about, right?"
Because if that's the case, then that's my answer. I think it's materialistic. Different people bring different things based upon mindset and how you see yourself, where you going, all that. It has a lot to do with a lot of your spirituality.
Yes.
All that stuff matters to what you bring to the table, not just what's on the outside.
Okay. She said she was agreeing. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, Damo, before I made this the topic. That's why I'll read it off of the page that I wrote. It says the answers that you apply right now, the answers that you say right now are gonna apply to the current situations you're in, whether it's right or wrong. Well, you know what I'm saying? That it depends on the situation. It depends on what part of life you're in. It depends on what kind of person you've turned into. It also says the whole situation is, what was I even doing with you to be in a situation to tell on you what's going on in my life. that I'm even in a situation that I gotta tell on you or not tell on you or some shit like that. You know.
But see, again, that's got a lot to do with who our friends are,
Mm-hmm.
right? Who our friends are, and obviously I'm not that good of a friend that I will put you in the dirt to save my own self.
Right.
If I do that, then I promise you,
I ain't a friend. I ain't a friend. What up, Breezy? What up, Breezy? I ain't a friend, right? If I gotta be put in a situation to do that,
yeah, then you do some other stuff.
And she say, "Would the homie do the same for you?" Hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I don't know if you remember me saying earlier when I had that girl and I had done cheated and that joker told on me. Today, I guess what I told him. Well, I appreciate you so much
for telling on you.
For telling on me. Watch this, man. Because here's the thing about exposure. Watch this. The thing about exposure is sometimes it's the best thing for you.
Boy, you said something there. Somebody type that in the comments. Say that again, Debo.
Exposure sometimes can be the best thing for you.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Yes, sir.
It might hurt, it might all that, but I promise you, it get you on the right path.
Watch yes.
This. Here's the other thing. The truth is not this little pretty, little cute little thing that everybody think it is. The truth hurts. That thing will expose you. That thing will throw you out there to dry, boy.
It'll tell you who you is.
Do you really want to hear the truth?
Yeah, it'll tell you who you is. The truth will tell you who you is.
Look, that's why people like, keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't want that.
You don't want to be 100 for real. Because if you be 100, you're going to find out who I'm is for real.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say something you ain't going to like. And look, and once you say it, you got to hush. You asked me for the truth, and I told it to you, you couldn't have it.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it.
You're absolutely right, Debo. DP, what up, dog? DP, I ain't going to bring you on tonight, Danielle. We talking about girls against boys. We ain't going to get you in no trouble tonight. We going to keep it cute. That Danielle wanted to come.
Hey, look, man, I don't want to be on all the time. I just want somebody else to get in there so I can listen.
No, man. Hey, man. Look, Debo, we almost at the hour now, bro. I'm glad you came in. When you came in, you filled out the perfect time. I ain't have nothing planned tonight. I had one topic. I wrote a couple of questions down. Bruh, me and you went over all these questions without me even asking them. You went.
Let me say something. You were saying something earlier that I wanted to tackle. Your girl, she said, yeah, ask your brother.
Yes. I ain't gonna get Danielle in no trouble.
You know what, Domain? See, I think he'll definitely give a different perspective because he's been married for about 20 years.
Yeah.
See, so his perspective is gonna be different from that single man, probably.
Right.
You know. Yeah. So
You're right. That's one thing I asked was, what time frame are you in? It depends on what like someone. I talked to someone earlier and they said if I was in my early 20s and all that or whatever, like shit, hell yeah, I'm riding for my homeboy. I ain't finna tell shit, nothing. I'm with my boy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling nothing. Bump that girl. I'm in my early 20s, you know, I'm riding for my boy, bump that girl. Versus a man in his 30s. I believe a man in his 30s might go both ways, Debo. I don't know about them 30s. But let's just say 35 and up, you like, man, bro, I got a family. I'm doing this. This is my part of my life. What are you even doing that for? And why am I even still involved with you? Look, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Go ahead on. Yeah.
Now what you said about the age, I think age does matter because the younger people now, they gonna go with their homeboy. Because they feel like the women, they always said all the time, they ain't loyal, right? So here's the thing is, you got both men and women, both of them, they younger, they wilding out. So the women probably gonna take their home girl too. You know
right. The one thing we forgot to ask that question both ways. like that, I swear it can go both ways. Cause you got these girls nowadays. Look. Wait a minute, Debo. I ain't even gonna look now. I'm gonna take a small punch to the face tonight. I'm gonna say this. Women ain't got no age limit. You got women nowadays that's gonna still be ride or die for their homegirl. Ain't gonna tell nothing for their homegirl. They gonna cover and ride for their homegirl to the end, no matter what age they is.
But that's a human thing anyway, though, man. I don't care whether you know, male, female, whatever.
Right.
I think that's just about. That's a sense. See, when you got a certain mindset, we feel like that's a sense of loyalty to the person that I call my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So if I call you my friend, sometimes that's all you know.
Right.
Think about this. You know what I watched today? I went back and watched Snow on the Bluff, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Watching it, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at Buddy Life in the little documentary, man, that's all you know. That's all you know.
That's all you know. That's all you know.
You can't fault a person for what
you know. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying. They don't like. I don't know if they're trying to do away with the term now or not. But it's what they say. Ignorance is bliss. You know, when they say if you don't know about anything else, you can't fault a person for it. That's what ignorance is bliss means. I mean, I never knew about anything else. I never knew about something else. This is all I know. So I'm ignorant to it's like, you know, and even if we was to go to the Bible, but wasn't it something in the Bible like calling someone a fool or something like that? Fool just really mean a person that is unaware to something. Just ignorant.
I want to say something. I want to say something else too, man, because you know you're doing your, you know, for us it matters. And I want to say this on your platform when it comes to the black man.
Give it to me, Debo. Give it to me.
And really, this is for women too. But listen, here's one thing I realized even about my life. It's one thing when you go through something, and it's another thing that when you doing self-sabotage. Don't you know majority of everything that we go through most of the time, man, it be self-inflicted?
Yes. We're doing it to ourselves.
We sitting around, well, it's me. But no, you gotta be. Listen, my daughter, she always asks me this. She said, Dad, how is life going? I said, you know what? Life is going as good as the choices that I'm making.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute, man. Wait. I'm writing that down. Life is going as good as the choice I'm making.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Debo. I've been alive 43 years and I ain't never heard that before. Life is going as good as the choice I'm making. Life is.
I don't care. Now you got some people who do got some money and they can probably get themselves out of some situations. But one thing about it, bad choices don't care how much money you got. It don't care how pretty you are, how handsome you are. It don't care where you're from, where you're going. It don't care about none of that. Make a bad choice and see what happens.
Make a bad choice and see what happens. Debo, you done closed us out tonight. What? Wait a minute. Hold on, I ain't through writing yet. Life is good as the choices I'm making. And then what you just said? What the last one you just said, Debo? That's what I'm closing out on tonight. Say that again. Wait a minute. Hold on, Debo. Wait a minute. Pause. Chill. Because I'm at my hour limit now. Thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Thank everyone for still waiting for me. I was 2 weeks behind. I'm sorry that I didn't tune in. There was a lot of things that was going on. It was me dealing with myself for things, personal things. For me, it mattered. For us, it matters. And for yourself, it matters. There's another way to use FUIM. For yourself, it matters. So people, take the time and talk to your inner self. If you call it God, if you call it Jehovah, if you call it Allah, if you call it Jesus, if you read the Bible, if you read the Quran, whatever it is, find your personal self. Me personally, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus, the God who sent Jesus to save us. That's who I believe in. I read the Bible, yes. Yes, it has its fairy tale stories and all that in it, but that's what I believe right now. That's what I'm rolling with. I go with that right now. I'm still studying it and still whatever you want to say to it. But that's just what I believe. And I believe that God is within me. And I believe that I have an inner God in me. And that's the God that I worship, the God that I hear inside myself and who I talk to every day. Find yourselves, believe in yourselves, and think to yourselves. Put yourselves in situations that you know is like the old bracelet that they came out, WWJD. What would Jesus do? It don't matter if you believe the story or not. That was a good dude. He lived a good life and he made it to heaven. What would Jesus do? Just put you in that situation. I have Damien tonight, and I'm sorry for y'all, and I apologize to Damien for giving his name, but I call him Debo. This is who I've been talking about from Sons of Fire. When I first started this podcast, I told y'all about what group I was in. I told y'all about what group that influenced me to rap the way I rapped. I told y'all about what group that made me talk about the things I want to talk about. This is one of the members that I was in that group. The group was called Sons of Fire. You've heard his perspective tonight. I thank you for joining. The YouTube channel is at the top. I need about 20 more subscribers. Please subscribe. Damo, I will leave the last 1 minute to you to close out on whatever you just said. I appreciate you for joining me. Thank you for being my brother for as long as you've been my brother. I can't even count the time right now. It's been that long. I don't know how long. It's been that long. I don't even know. I don't even know how long. I appreciate you for being my friend and my brother for that time. I leave this last minute to you. This last minute to you, my brother.
All right. So what I would say to anybody right now in this time, I would tell everybody to get focused about whatever it is you're doing and let's work. That business, come on, let's work. Come on, if we're going to go to the gym, come on, let's work. If we're going to go in there and cook and prepare a meal for somebody, come on, let's go to work. If you're going whatever it is that you're trying to do, come on, let's go to work. Focus. I'm telling you, because there's so much distraction going on with all this stuff. Let's go to work. Ready to work, man.
That's it. Demo, I'm gonna keep in touch with you, Demo, man. Look, man, and this ain't the last time I have you on here too. Either I'm gonna bring you back on again, man. Thank y'all for choosing in to FUIM. For us, it matters. It's your boy Vision and your boy Debo. Peace out. Cool. Boom.